welcome back to my channel. If you're new, I'm Rai, and this is Rai's Reading Corner, and today I'm bringing you my new TBR game where Jenga picks my TBR. Okay, so I'm totally bringing you a video from a completely different setting, but my house is like destroyed with Christmas gifts, and I needed a place to put my Jenga pieces. So yes, I have done another TBR game in the past. I've done bingo. However, for me, I just wasn't feeling connected to it. I wasn't excited to make the videos, and it just came with so many things that I needed, like the huge board and like the bingo thing. I just wasn't feeling it anymore. So I decided to make a video where a new TBR game where I felt more connected to it. It was kind of easier to store, and I'm so excited. So what I've came up with, it's not necessarily an original idea, but I'm gonna have Jenga pick my TBR. So what I have done is on every single Jenga piece, there is a reading prompt that I have to complete in the month if I pull that. Also in the Jenga pieces, there are skip turns, where means I have to then pull another one, which obviously makes it more difficult and more chances of it falling down. There are some pieces in there that cause me to have to do extra pulls, and also there's ones where I can use where I can, if I don't like a prompt, I can then I have to pull another one to substitute it. So there are definitely some things that could catch me on this game. I'll be doing 5 pulls every month, and then if the tower falls down while I am doing it, I have to add an extra pull next time. I feel like once you start playing and watching me, it'll totally make sense. I mean, Jenga's a pretty simple concept. So let's get started. All right, pick number 1. Let's go through this. Okay, so my first pick for my new thing is my son will pick. So my son, I'll give him a couple different choices, and he will have to pick which book I'm going to read, which could be kind of scary. Okay, so I got my son pick. So because he's only 3, I gave him a couple different choices for books that he could pick from. So the first choice I gave him was The Dragon Republic by R.F. Kuang. So this obviously would have been a chunker of a book to have to get done in a month with all the other books I need to read. The other book options I gave him were Red, White, and Royal Blue, No Exit by Taylor Adams, and One by One by Ruth Ware. And he picked Red, White, and Royal Blue by Casey McQuiston. This is a book that I've been really wanting to read for quite some time. I know it's really popular, a lot of people like it. So I am super excited to be reading this one, and I'm glad he picked this one. It was a good choice by him. All right, pick number 2. All right, let's try it here. Oh, where did it go? Okay, that's okay. Now if I knock it down, I have to have another turn. All right, so a book set in another country. Okay, so the next one is a book set in another country. At first I was a little nervous, didn't really know where I was gonna go with this one, but I was reading the synopsis of One by One by Ruth Ware, and it takes place, it says in the French Alps, and I saw London, and I think this will work, which is really nice. So I got this book from Kirsten's Corner for Christmas, so thank you again. This is, I've read most of all of Ruth Ware's books, and I'm super excited. I feel like either her books are rated like a 5 for me or a 3. So it'll be interesting to see where this one falls in that. Pick number 3. Let's see, I'm trying to, this one kind of is loose, so I'll go with this one. A book rated 3.5 or lower. This is not good. Oh gosh, it makes me really, so what I'll do is I'll look on my Goodreads and see what I have that's rated lower than 3.5 or as a book that has a rating of 3.5 or lower, which could be really scary because I didn't know where this was gonna go, but I'm actually okay with it. So I went through my Goodreads account and I picked a book that was 3.52, so pretty close. It's my game. I'm gonna pick the rules here. I'm gonna read Bunny by Mona Awad. This is a horror story about at like a prestigious like college. I got this as a gift from Chelsea, so thank you so much. It is a quick read. It's not just, I think, just 300 pages. This has either people that really love it or people really hate it. I know Books with Lala gave it 5 stars. It's a weird, creepy read, and I'm really excited about this. And I love the bright color with the contrast here. So I did start this a little bit, but then I got another book that I really wanted to read before this one, so I stopped it. But I am going to, I think, probably either pick up where I left off or start over. I think I only read like 40 pages, so I'm excited to read this one. Pick number 4. Let's see. Okay, this one's kind of loose. Let's go with this one. A YA book, which that gives me a lot of room to pick, so that makes me very happy. My next one was a YA pick. So this, again, is almost so vague, it makes it hard to pick. But I'm going to start a series I've been wanting to start, especially since another book in the series is coming out at the beginning of the year, and this is A Court of Thorns and Roses, the ACOTAR series. Well, my hair is really crazy, but so I'm super excited to be starting this book. It's a fantasy story with fae. I feel like people are okay about the first one, but really, really, really like the second book in the series. So I'm excited to start it and see what it's all about and what all the hype has been about. And sometimes the controversy about the series. So I will be starting this one. I don't know where my physical book is. I'm currently redoing my bookshelves because I got a new bookshelf. So my books are all over the place. But I am excited to dive into this world and see what I think about it. All right, my last and final pick for this January TBR. Let's go all the way at the bottom. A book from an author I have already read, which that's good because there's a lot of books that I have on my TBR that I could pick for this prompt. Is a book from an author I have already read, and I am going to read My Best Friend's Exorcism by Grady Hendrix. So first of all, I think the setup of this book is so cool. It's like a cassette tape, which is really fun and awesome. I have read 2 other books by Grady Hendrix. I read Horror Store and the Southern Vampires Book Club's Guide to Slaying Vampires. I might have butchered that, but I really enjoyed both of them and his weird, creepy, horroristic type of writing. So I'm excited to dive in this one. It looks like thicker than it actually is, but it's not actually that long. I think it's just like a little over 300 pages, I think like 330, so not too bad of a page length for me, but I am really excited to kind of dive into another world of Grady Hendrix. Okay, so here is my book stack. Not too bad, and obviously ACOTAR would be on here as well once I find my physical copy. So I have a thriller, a romance, a horror, like a horror book, and a YA. So nothing too long. Actually, the Jenga gods were pretty nice to me for my first round. I had no extra pulls, I had no redos, which is pretty nice way to start off the game. Again, if I don't finish one of these books, I will have to add another prompt onto them to the next round for February. But I think this could be manageable as long as I don't get into like a reading slump or anything. So camera angle change, but the person came in to measure our basement to get carpeting, came in, and obviously I had to stop recording because it's kind of embarrassing. So let me know if you read any of these books, what you think of them, if you think I need to sub them out. I can DNF a book while I'm reading it, but that doesn't still count for that prompt. I have to then find another book to substitute in for that book. So I still have to read 5 books no matter what, if I DNF or not. So let me know what you think. And yeah, thanks for watching my new video or game for TBR. I'm hoping it goes well. And it'll obviously be smoother as I go on while I practice all the different camera angles for this new game. So if you'd like to take this journey with me, please press that subscribe button. If you ever want to miss any of my content, make sure you press that bell. And if you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you want to be my friend on any other social media platforms, all the information's down below. And yeah, Happy New Year and stay kind, loves. I'll see you next time. Bye.